So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. That's a fabulous ball. Big header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Dundee are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Tries to get it clear.
Concha.
And here's big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Messi. Passing nice and neat. Dundee have the chance to go the other way. And it's Messi. And the finish! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A truly super goal. What a classic goal!
Yeah.
Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Hunis certainly could have and should have made more of that.
It's Seedorf. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a promising.
今日夜遊びましょう。
Really nice passing. Platini running with the ball. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Mbappe must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Rummenigge. And it's Lahm.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he's there to get it away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lahm.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press.
Has a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's through here. Oh, sweet feet. Gets into some space. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Oh, smashing header! They've scored!
Again they hit the front. ベッキーに上から叩き込まれるの。
under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Beckenbauer demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Pull it. Lam. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Pull it, proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was...
超手前やん、それ。もっとゲージ弱くないとダメなのかな。
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
何なのさっきから。全部相手ボール。
Simple decision for the referee. And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Ernest.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found a way through. Can he finish? It's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Now it's Messi. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Hullet.
ワンタッチで出せって入力してんな。
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos.
今のもさ、奥のやつに出したら
Either of these two want to come off second best.
パス強くしたら一番奥行っちゃうやん。
Messi.
こういうのがむずい。
That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Maldini getting this one clear.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
No, that was never going to make it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
So we've reached the hour mark. Beckenbauer looking understandably energised after his goal. Hullet. Oh, this looks sharp. Vieira. Maldini. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Seedorf.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some really good ball movement.
Look, it's a run defences dislike.
It's a mighty effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Decent hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Neuer with the clearance. And here's Hullet. Roberto Carlos.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Araujo gets across to intercept that. Now it's Hullet. Platini.
なんでそこまで下げ
Engages
る
and forces him off the ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
ワンツーボタンを押して
Roberto
この
Carlos.
一回止まる動作があったら意味ないの。
That's a nicely measured pass.
ニュートラルヘッ
And that's been well dealt with. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And he's picked out the run. Hullet. He's found a way through. Over it comes. Maldini gets it away.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Hullet. Chance here to counter. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Quality ball. Rummenigge looking to run onto it.
すごい。またからのまた。
Well and truly out of sight.
こうなったら
And
無理
they
やん。
are pulling clear here.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that,
Yeah, yeah,
it looks telepathic.
またからのまた。勝てなかったね。35も減るのかよ、またからのまた言っただけで。全然強くねえし。めんどくせえ。危ね、充電1%しかない。またからのまたはもう無理や。
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. And it's Thuram. Passing is crisp and sharp. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Rummenigge. That's an excellent interception. Platini. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Deftly away. And it's played forward.
何そのヘディング。
Rummenigge. And claimed it back swiftly.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hullet. Hullet. Real chance here. Seedorf. Messi. He's found a way through. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Plays it in low. There's the hit! They've scored! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time.
タイヤリタイヤリ。
ちんぽこくれさんこんにちは。
誰だよチンポコって言ってんのよ。誰がチンポコや。うわ、うぜえ。お前仕事終わったなら早く来いや。チンポコってよ。はい。早く来いや。チンポコじゃねえや。チンポコ、あっちゃ。おちんちんぽこや。こっちや。名前間違えんな。おちんちんぽこや。
今からですよ仕事。
今からかい。ふざけんな。あ、そうか、ナイターか。何時からなの？8時ぐらいやろ。9時とか。
20時ぐらいっすね。
だろ？じゃあ1個ちょっとチン取らしてもらおうかな。
いいっすよ。
おわ、それは助かる。マチョだから準備とかあるんだったら準備しちゃってもいいよ。それまではディビジョンやってるから。
Evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world.
それ終わったらやれます。
OK。
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Now who's going to be first to this? And the counter is on. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Hullet. Cleared away, and that's been won straight back.
Well, I have a feeling that Shinji Kagawa will be key today, Peter.
He should feel good about himself as well. Fabulous applause as he came out of the tunnel. Mind you, great expectations as well. Climbs up big! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Platini producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vieira gets it away. Oh, good ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Real chance here. It's loose, and there's a race to the ball.
Hi, thank you.
This is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the
Hi,
spot.
Malcolm, thank you.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the most significant moment of the game.
やば、外したこれ。これね。
The time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
So a breakthrough already. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Seedorf. Passes short and sharp. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Japan look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack,
But
but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
He is through here. Played in by... He's got full. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's De Bruyne. Roberto Carlos. De Bruyne.
危ね。
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood
三
to
笘の
take
1
any
ミリ。
risks.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And reclaimed it in a trice. Seedorf. Platini. Platini puts his foot on the gas. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Platini. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a good... And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. No, he's managed to misplace that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Drogba. And it's Roberto Carlos. What a throw in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. And Hullet! Now, who's going to be first to this? Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Platini. Oh, this is a great position. And it's Seedorf. Oh, important interception. Cannavaro.
今の取ってよ、今動かしてんの。
Kagawa. Cafu.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. And now they can clear their lines. Platini. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram tries making a foray down the right. He's gone forward. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. No way through there. Roberto Carlos. Hullet. Seedorf. Pass is just off target. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's going to go a long way. Kola. Japan do have a chance to counter here. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
No, that's been intercepted.
なんでお前スルーしたん?
Now it's Drogba. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Platini. And that's another good win of the ball. Seedorf. De Bruyne is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. No, he refuses to take the bait. Messi. Still just a single goal between the sides. And he'll shoot here! And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Vieira. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. Great work on the overlap.
Such good technique.
Drogba, played back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
He's got the shot away!
ここじゃないんだよな。その前なんだよ、この。なんで前で取れんかな。
De Bruyne with the short one. Now the finish! It's in!
こんなに4人ぐらい前にいたお前ら全員
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit.
取れない。
That next
ど
goal
ういう
now
こ
is
となの?
absolutely crucial. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
よし、ここで俺もこれだけやるか。やられたらやり返す。
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Le numéro 10, Messi. Le numéro 14,
くらえ、俺の
le numéro
ズ
22,
キュン。
Sidor.
Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
コーナー狙いの
Unpredictable. He felt compelled to try.
Numéro 7,
It's their second corner of the game.
le numéro 5, changement.
Nice interception, well timed. And he thumps it clear. Ball's gone out of play. Maldini. Ronaldinho might just make this. There will be a throw-in.
ロナルジーニョ、お前クリアな。
And that's definitely not his best. And he's forced to go back. Floated up and over. Rodri gets across to intercept that.
お前カントナに勝てないよ。それはあかん
Dealt
とな。
with nicely by the defence. And here's Mbappe.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet
Offside.
yield a winner.
ないんかい。
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Kohler,
Nine
he appreciates
guy.
that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. And here's Maradona. And he's there to clear it.
やばいよ、やばい
So,
よ。
third corner of the game. Keeper's dealt with that. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Roberto Carlos. Collar is herring after that one. And it's Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Collar! Collar!
やばい
Done very
っ
well
て。
to get to that.
I think he's done great.
コーナー
there,
でないん
both
や
reading
ん
it and
ちょ
dealing with it.
適当シ
Desperate
ュート。
defending required here.
これ一番ムカつくよな。
Great chance!
危ない。
No, he's missed it. Mateus. Header! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but
そのタイミングだ
one
けで
more
全
opportunity,
然オフサイ
Peter,
ドじゃ
for
ない
a late steal here.
Il y aura 4 minutes de temps additionnel.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. The final seconds now. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. And here's Maradona. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Out for a throw.
ああ、引き分けか。この感じだとマッチョに勝てる気しねえな。
Big chance! The last act of a game which they chased.
じゃあおちんちんちんぽこになっちゃうわ。
But boy, they were close to snatching it.
2枚、2枚。ほら、絶対そうだと思った。それに引き上げてるよ、じゃあ。今はもう動かないその時今はもう さあ、おちんちん倒しちゃおうかな。はい、おはようございます。どうも、チンです。今日からあなたもチンの仲間入り。マホメットと触れましてきたわ。人が集まんないって言って、なんか筆間やるって言って、そこに鳥ちゃんとなんか猫がいて、二人とも全員ぶっ倒してきたわ。613030でぶっ倒してきたわ。613030。マチョはモサだって言ってたわ。みんな言ってたよ。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions
マチョとかお
contributing
かしい
to
んだ
a
なとか
fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the
お
place
か
to
しい
be.
だろ。
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
そう考えると今まで相当弱かったんだなと思う。
Reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. The action has already started. Maldini calmly anticipates.
We've seen many free role players that have
やば。
faced the game, but Ruud
思ったより
Gullit
スライディン
is
グ
always
短かった。
The shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gullit. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Gullit touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
ナイススリンク。
Oh, good ball. Rummenigge!
ここはフェノメナルで、やっぱしっかり決
And it's Seedorf. Messi has a shot!
めた。は
And it's a goal! What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, そこまで伸びるお
He's
前。
there to belt it away. Showing good feet.
Yeah.
Dembele, very much a man of this moment. It's a sweet ball that.
やった。
Perfectly measured that. And the shot's on it. Doué! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a
Doué.
matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
取れる。これ。ナイス。
Clips it so
いいとこ。
gently.
いいとこ。おー。
Oh, he's managed to get
押せかい。
himself offside.
Offside position そこちゃうやろ。
Dumfries. Rodri. It's Bellingham. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, that's neat. Rodri. There's a searching pass. And that's... There's the shot!
うまっ。
Goal by
今丸。
Nick.
グラコロ。
And the comeback is complete.
そうだよな。
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rummenigge puts his foot on the gas. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
ここ。
With finesse. And he was alert to it.
もう本当はルーメに出したつもりだったけどオフサイドだったからよかった。
Approaching half time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nicely aimed pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
フェノメナル。うわぁマジか、球入っちゃえばよかったね。
It's their
フ
second
ェノメナ
corner
ル
of the
2位だ
game.
ったけどな。
Tries to get it clear. But it's Thuram. Nice sequence of passes this. Platini.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Too much on it.
そう
And
な
that's
る
the
よ。
keepers.
場所変わるかったらあれか。
Doué. Rodri. Oh, good spread. Well, that looks a decent ball. Dumfries has it in a wide position.
いやクリアクリアとりあえずクリア。
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
ふざけんな
So
よ。
after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix. In what is shaping up to be a super contest.
またチーム増えちゃうじゃねえかよ。
And every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's Dembele. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a hit. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Hullet. That'll do under the circumstances.
その渡れんの。
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Hullet. He's got away. That's very neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Out of play for a goal
Good,
kick.
good.
Rummenigge. Yeah. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Bellingham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That set him on his way. He's cut it out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Bayern
俺
Munich
もそこ見れるようになりたいな。
easier pass. Now they'll have to.
Great chance!
危ね、危ね。
Corner number 2 then. Dembele with the short one. Can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Bayern Munich have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet powering forward here. Oh, easy pickings there. Platini looking to penetrate opposition lines. Doué. Dembele. Oh, great chance! And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that pass isn't the best. Dembele. Vieira. Hullet. And it's Seedorf. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Doué. Hullet. Bayern Munich. Decent hit!
最悪や。
Two ahead, late
いやもう目の前当たるかなと思ってキャンセルしたんだよ。
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Rodri. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham. Some really good ball movement.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, super ball! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Oh, that just required a bit more...
Oh, what a climb! And another try! And that is wildly off target.
逆足低いの。
Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. Bounce of passing here. He's gone for goal!
そうなの。
And the keeper has reacted
もう
superbly.
結構早くから起きてたの。
Rummenigge is offering a right smile there.
いいん
So,
か。
third corner of the game. They've played it short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way.
Il y aura 2 minutes de
Changes
temps
him with that
additionnel.
pass. Good spot, he's seen the run. Time added on will be 2 minutes.
シンが増えちったよ。おちんちんちんぽこクレンキになっ
Well,
ちゃっ
what
た。
a game. Unpredictable to the very
長
end.
えって
Momentum
チンっ
shifting
て。
this way and that. The kind of match as
バン
usual
食らう
we
よ
all love
シ
to
ンが
come
多
and
す
see.
ぎるって。
So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message.
先やがって。取らしてもらえるねえか。はあ。
パパ見てて。ここから産ませてくれるから。結局お父さん。
この試合を勝ったわ。
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a
ラス復
fantastic
活してる
atmosphere
ね。
in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, everyone, and thanks, Peter. It's great to be on board.
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
ソロだしな、すごいよね。来シーズンぐらい、次のスプリットぐらいはもうプレデター行くとか言い出すん
Dutch
だね。
introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper
Gullit.
and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted. Eto'o really needed to
あ、マジか。
protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Quality ball.
取れるよ。
It is a corner.
Size really
さすがに
matters,
サリ
and
バ
it's
触
time
って
to
出てた。
make it matter now.
Maldini with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence.
俺買収エディションじゃないか。
Seedorf.
コナミのカゴエディションじゃない
Eases him off the ball. Dembele. Neither side especially adventurous early on.
おい
That
し
has been clubbed away and smartly reclaimed.
さ 抜けろ。お前なんでもらい食うんだよ。
And it's Eto. Fiddles it through. Hits one!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
やばい。うわオフ
He is through here. Bayern Munich ran themselves into the proverbial
Get up.
cul-de-sac there. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. Decent hit!
よーしよしよしよし。ムツゴロウ。
There was no
Yes,
getting
yes,
to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
来た。
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's all...
Big chance!
うーバカ野郎。
Wonderful effort, all by himself.
Platini just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a
あ
counter.
抜けた。ナイス。嘘でしょ。
The big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, good
そっ
read.
ち
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Gullit looking to get on the end of this.
一番奥。
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
一番奥見てたじゃん。なんでお前そこは
Rodri
やめた。
and Araujo. Bellingham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great chance! He can get that clear. Pinches it off him. Vieira. Platini. Now it's Gullit. Gullit was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
熱いよ。
And it's Seedorf. Messi, Eto. Araujo clears it away. Bellingham.
窓開けなくてい
Lovely
い。
neat pass. Oh, good looking ball. Real chance here. And a header.
あ、お前入れてくれって。
Collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
And they win it back again.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Gullit in with the challenge. That's been it. There is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Passing nice and neat. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Rodri, a picture of focus and alertness. Bellingham. Dembele, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Dembele. Dumfries. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's played it back. Floated up and a header! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rodri. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Saliba. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That pass has been well intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get...
Wow.
Nice sequence of passes, this. And the finish!
Gosh, not count.
Two up and threatening to pull clear. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
Changement. Le numéro 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Le numéro 23.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
À leur place, le numéro 4.
Mbappé.
Le numéro 21.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dumfries gets into some space. No way through, so back it comes. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Half an hour gone in the second half. Roberto Carlos. This might spell danger. Mbappé. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's got away. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had it! Bale looking sharp there. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that has put paid to that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of move
Ah,
which
much
gives us
go.
hope.
Cruyff Showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bale. It's Bale!
おっぶね。
Plenty to enjoy about the build-up there, not so much the finish.
Bale had the chance of finishing off a fabulous move. At least we saw some terrific high-tempo approach play.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now. He's cut it out. Ronaldinho gets good distance on it. Ernest. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Vieira. Now it's Ronaldinho. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Mateus.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
さすがに1分だからもうチン取れたやろ1個は。よーしよしよしよしよしよ
That
し。
will be it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly
言うとでやりやがって。
euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of
あ、そうなの。やっと、あいよー、おつー。よし、これで、チンチン1個卒業。結局、変わってないんだよな、これだと。何をしてたの？うんじゃねえ。
あつ森やります。
じゃあそこ円単語して
やだよ、ここでやる。
ね、ここあっちいからやめて。
ルナも。
それ肩マッサージしたけど。気持ちいいですか？気持ちいいですか？本当ですか？
すごたくない。
本当に？気持ちいいですか？少しすくってんじゃん。もう汗かいてんじゃん。ね、扇風機の前にね。ねえ、まだ開いてんでしょ。静かにして。
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are... He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper...
It's roll! Really well taken goal. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter.
Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Eto. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Great ball if he can get there. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted. Ribery. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
There's a sharp little ball here. Great hit! It's in! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably flop.
And the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. Ribery. Oh, he's been caught napping. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi. Oh, and he's through the middle. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, important interception. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bullet. Saliba cuts out the pass. He's got away, and he's making progress on the ball. Referee's given a throw.
Oh,
now here's an interesting matchup. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, can he finish? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Can he put it away? He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the lead now is 2.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Belts one. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Vieira. Messi. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And it's Luis Suarez. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Suarez is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's shifting through the gears here. Well read, and the danger is averted. Stood up well to him there. Roberto Carlos.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
Ribéry,
additionnel.
and he lines up a cross. Platini. Raul. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but
ね、
so
そこやめてって
I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ribéry.
Ribéry really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
He's tried one! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence.
こんばんは。
こんばんは。
Tomiyasu gets across to intercept. He's one-on-one, and Messi!
うん。
Yes!
おいね。
And they are pulling clear here.
おい、やんかやん。
Moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way
7時間やってた。
by going the other. Very nice.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
8時間近く
Oh,
やっ
he's
たね。
enjoyed that. He evidently loves the
う
contest.
ん。
Cafu deals with that comfortably. Roberto Carlos. Messi. He's played him through. In with a header!
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
今日よりやんの。
やっぱジョージが起きてきました。
Ribéry, and the finish!
ね
And somehow he kept it out.
Well, we were anticipating
先輩が電話来ましたって言
very
って
much
たじゃん
set up for the counter attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Le nombre de spectateurs
夜多分やりますよ。
9 000
え
It's a good ball played into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
Oh, what has happened here?
はあ。
Cafu, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
今日今からハンバーグやから遅いかもやけど。
His positioning was spot on.
オッケー
Messi going face to face with his great rival. Cafu. And the pass is
いや
intercepted.
ハンバーグって骨からやんの。
Seedorf. Vieira. Over to the left. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Yeah. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read
Yes.
that really well and stopped it.
Now what about a counter attack?
ちなみに僕は
Platini has found the net here, of course.
こねて作るハンバーグだったら
Messi. Messi
no.
will not want to lose out
売
here.
ってる
not
ハンバー
against
グ
this
の方が
opponent.
好きです。
Nice control. In comes the cross. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Hullet.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Messi. That's an excellent interception. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Played towards the other side.
煮込みにしようとしたら子供が普通のがいいって言われました。
This is a formidable matchup.
子供はそうだよな。なんかアレンジいらないよね。アレンジ1年生。
Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Cafu looking to get on the end of it. He's got tall. Tomiyasu promptly onto that, and that is that. Neatly clipped into space. While the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's beaten the last man. He's got the shot away. They've done it. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. There's the hit! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Now they can spring out of defence. Ribéry. Thuram does well to stand up to him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Just eases him off the ball. He has found the way through. Seedorf. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win.
Easy game. So this one.
and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We have already started here. Messi. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Good read, needed to be. And it's Dembele. He could be in here. That is lovely. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Looking for the run. This is promising. He's had a shot! Goal! Galatasaray!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Platini. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Has a goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That has not gone well. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Messi. Well seen. Saw that coming. And that's been intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Osimhen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Seedorf. Gullit.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Messi. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's really put himself on the line here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's well spotted. Rummenigge. And here's Messi. Rummenigge.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rodri cuts it out. Seedorf. He is through here. Oh, that's neat.
Yes, it is passing,
Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely aimed pass. Looks a good ball through. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected. It's a corner. Thuram clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Osimhen. In with a header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hooness actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Saliba makes the interception. He won't be happy with that one.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Platini. Messi. That is good alertness. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And they've got rid. Great defending, strong and determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great ball, and he's in here. Hits one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can clear their lines. Vieira. Decent hit!
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Shin to shin, but... And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides. But at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Platini. Now it's Messi. Messi. And he's there to retrieve it. Dealt with nicely by the defense. That's a sharp pass.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That has been cut short. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Galatasaray appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good
from him. Can he get it through? Dida deals with it effortlessly.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Seedorf. And it's Hullet. And he's managed to get free. There's no flag. Off he goes!
それも決めてくんねえのか。
Could so easily have been different.
Well, I can tell you that the aluminium is still shaking after that. And we're talking fractions. That was a great try.
Rummenigge.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Hullet. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
No way through. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Platini, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Vieira. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Rummenigge. Lovely ball and a real... Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
それも決まんねえのか。
Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
これはホタル飛んでる。
お尻光ってんだよね。
And it's Dembele. Saliba wins the duel this time. Seedorf. Platini.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is
詰ま
filled.
ってる。
Seedorf. And here's Hullet. And here's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Oh, easy pickings there.
そこまで行くのか
That's really well
な。
manoeuvred.
この適当
Played
す
through
る
for the
パス
wide
だもん
man.
な。
Saliba kept aware, and it is
ぜ
reclaimed
ひっ
easily.
て。
Header!
Galatasaray can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And it's Seedorf. Rijkaard getting this one clear.
こんなん勝てねえのか
Ernest. He gets big! And that may well be that. That is
な。
that.
大作ちゃんとファッションセ
So
ン
in the
ス
end,
で
one
喧
goal
嘩
did
し
it.
たんだよ。
An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it.
仲直りしたくてごめんな気持ち嬉しいんだけど、なかなか踏み切れなくてだって。
How would you summarise what we've seen today?
これでもないなんだけど、私の帰りこれ渡してきてくれないかな、だって。
誰に渡す？
大作ちゃん。
大作ちゃん？誰？
いや、知らない。14枚だって。そりゃそうだよな。
渡す。イエーイ！プレゼント開けちゃっていいのかな？
開けちゃダメだよ。
いいんだよ。
渡さないといけない。
いや、開けたい。開けてもいい？
開けたいんじゃない。渡してきてってごめんねと謝りたいんだって。
違う、開けてもいいんだよ。開けて渡してもいいんだよ。
じゃあ開けて渡す。
プレゼントかわかんないよ。プレゼントだ。工作ちゃん？
工作ちゃん。
工作ちゃん。一回しゃべりらら。一回しゃべりかけて、名前は工作ちゃんね。工作ちゃんね。工作ちゃん。
まず14万円なんかに負けたらテンション落ちるな。
これあこちゃん、この子かな。この子。歌舞伎ちゃん。ね、パパ、これ、工作ちゃん探して。もう、しゃべりかけるとき、ここ A ボタンで押して。
自分で探すの。
探して。お願い。
動物の森。
工作ちゃん。
工作ちゃんってこのカエルの子だって。
あ、わかった。
ワニの子か。
こっちかな。
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack.
工作ちゃんじゃない。
And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here.
あれ？
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Messi. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Sané. Deftly away. And he's quick to snatch it back. And it's played forward. Musiala. Now Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with...
It's in!
はい、勝ちです。
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Lyon finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. And Messi! Well, there's the clearance. And smartly reclaimed. Messi. And here's Mbappe.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
First quarter of an hour gone. That is good. Oh, shooting chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lyon with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's running through. Eto'o. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. That's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Eto'o. Platini providing an outlet on that flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. Mbappe.
Lyon clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good... Great chance!
危ね。お前もブリッツか。ブリッツに奪っていっちゃ
He
う
looks
から
pretty
な。
annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Sané. Doué.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
It's their second corner of the game.
え、こっちがクリアした。
Tries to get it clear. Rodri is there and he can get that clear. Platini.
That's going in strongly.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
お詫びの品を包まない私なんて変な子って思われるじゃん、絶対だって。ねえ、そこやめてよマジで。
Changement. Le numéro 19. Pour le remplacer, le numéro 18.
Good strike, quite an alarm.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Eto'o.
まあ
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Turan. That's headed upfield. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Musiala puts his foot on the gas. Valde. That is lovely. Rodri with the clear. Real chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Caught offside that time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Doué is at face-to-face with the keeper. He's had a shot! They've done it! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Le numéro 14.
ありがとうございます。
パパ、ママさ、早く帰ってくるって言ったのにさ。
そう。
パパ、回したい。
うん、やっちゃった。
何してんの？出ないね。1パック目、2パック、3パック、4パック、5パック。ね、でもさ、知ってる？確率当たり出る方法はこっちに見て、こっちに7回こっちに1、2、3って3回やんの。そしたら当たるとしよう。
すごっ。
また今度やるときやってごらん。
何でも知ってるね。
ねえ、やってみたのに、それ。
でも回せない。
回せる。回せる、一発。回せる。
回せないって言ってるの。
じゃあ一回やって。じゃあ一回やって。
何が？
じゃあ一回やって。
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. That's a sharp pass. Haaland. Seedorf. Nice bit of trickery. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Messi. Little pass back. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And he's heaved it away. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Hullet. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Araujo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Seedorf is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Platini.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pressing high and with purpose. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. Jordi Alba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Platini. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played, well played. Big chance! He's got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Seedorf. That looks a cracking ball. Jordi Alba. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Seedorf. And he was quick to react. Oh, nicely intercepted. Interesting ball. And the pass is intercepted. Jordi Alba. Spread neatly. Jordi Alba. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Rummenigge. Messi. Real chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, great chance! Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Rijkaard. Haaland. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Platini. And that is a little undercooked. And it's Hullet. Seedorf. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Saliba gets good distance on it.
Temps
Messi.
additionnel, 1 minute.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And the first 45 minutes are up. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning.
Chance! Saliba clears it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. Over to the left. Vieira.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Jordi Alba really added the width there, thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Always onto this. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Dumfries. Vieira. And that is as far as they're going to go. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match.
So we've reached the hour mark.
29 830.
It's Seedorf. Jordi Alba. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now.
Changement. Le numéro 9. Le numéro 14. Le numéro 22. Seedorf. Le numéro 19. Le numéro 10. Messi. Alors,
Important interception.
le numéro 13. Le numéro 7.
Can he finish?
Le numéro
Now,
15.
who's going to be first to
Le
this?
numéro 18.
And he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Manchester United go into the lead. Mateus. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's beautifully weighted. Bellingham. Bellingham goes on a charge down the left. Collier.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Terrific header! Harmlessly behind. Toure wins the duel this time. Mateus. Collier. He's a sharp little ball here. Well read. And the danger is averted. And they've got rid.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira. And he's really put himself on the line here. Mateus!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's headed upfield, and he was alert to it. Thuram is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's a decent clearance. Deftly away. Oh, this looks sharp. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Nakata. Kola looking to get on the end of this. And that interception was most... Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Seedorf certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Looking tidy in possession here. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and
Temps
simple.
additionnel, 3 minutes.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. And they're back on the ball again. Maldini. And that's it. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose.